needs to see that you care about him. Now, the visualness of our men does have a negative side. This is why pornography has so gotten its hooks into the men of this generation. They are visual. And Satan knows that, and it is everywhere, easily accessible. And this is truly every man's battle today, because the visual, wherever he goes, whether it's church, whether it's the mall, on the job, wherever it is, he is seeing more than any pure ever wants to see. Ladies, we need to be careful in this area. We need to be wise women of God for ourselves and as we train our young women. But our sins, which are verbal, are just as bad. And yet we do not talk about them. Our gossiping, our nagging, our slander are just as abominable to our God. That's not to excuse our men. They need to struggle and work on this area. But ladies, we have our own set of verbal sins to work on. And we need to realize this. Another important difference between men and women is that our men are goal-oriented. Women, on the other hand, are relationship-oriented. We women are all about the relationships in our homes and in our families and at work and in church. We are interested in the children, in our girlfriends, in relationships. A man is goal-oriented, not relationship-oriented. And this alone will solve one of the mysteries of married life. Because a man is goal-oriented, he wants to be, before we get married, that shining knight who storms the castle, killing that dreaded dragon to release the fair maiden. And then he's done. Check. And when a man has won you, married you, he feels his goal has been accomplished. And then he turns his focus as a goal-oriented man towards his next goal, which is to provide for his family. And that means his job. And this is why so many men, you look at them and say, well, you used to be so romantic, and you used to bring me flowers, and you used to say these wonderful things about me. What happened? This is what happened. They are goal-oriented, and they are going to be focused on that goal. The next difference between men and women that is very, very important is that our men are bottom line, and we as women are all about the details. Oh my goodness, do we love our details. God has made us this way. But God has made our men to want the bottom line. And I find this difference between men and women so very helpful in understanding and accepting my man the way he is. Details he doesn't often see. Details like socks on the floor. Details like dirty dishes in the sink. Doesn't see them. They're not important to him. They are important to me as a woman. I'm all about the details. Let's pick them up. Let's get this done. Ladies, this is your man, the way he is. Accept it and celebrate it. He is that bottom line man. It will also help you so much in the area of communication. We've said that communication is important, but ladies, communication is more than just talking. We're good at talking, but communication is when the other person actually receives the message. So if you want your husband, the man in your life, to receive your message, you need this principle. This will make all the difference in the world in your communication in your home. And that is, ladies, get to the bottom line. Do not overwhelm your husband, the man in your life, with all of the wonderful details which you love. It's just too much. He cannot handle all the details. We love our details, and that's why in Titus 2 we urge you strongly, for the sake of your marriage, to get a Titus 2 girlfriend. Give the man a break. He deserves it. He needs it. He desperately wants it. You have all these words within you, all these details within you that you're just dying to share. He does not necessarily want to be that person. Find a girlfriend and get those details and those words out, and then get to the bottom. Let me give you an example. Your husband leaves one morning and he says, "Honey, would you get me a doctor's appointment?" And you say, "Okay." He comes home that night and says, "Okay, when's my doctor's appointment?" And you are just, wow, full of information. "Well, you know what, honey? I couldn't find the doctor's number, and I had to call directory assistance, and once I got it, the receptionist, oh my goodness, she accidentally hung up on me, and would you believe she's going through an awful divorce, and her kids are in trouble." And he is going, "Oh, is she ever going to get to the point?" A wise woman starts out with, "Honey, your doctor's appointment is next Friday at 2 o'clock. And then you can share all of those wonderful details, that strange and wonderful story of all the trouble you went to get that doctor's appointment." And he will listen. He will be able to listen because you have given him the bottom line. So important, ladies. Go home and try this. You will be amazed at how it works. It is so very, very helpful. All right, the next difference between men and women is that our men are fact-based. Women, on the other hand, are feelings-based. We are all about our feelings, aren't we, as women? And our feelings are all over the map. One day, we're feeling fine. The next day, not so fine. We are emotional and feelings-based. Our men cannot even understand this, ladies. They are not designed to be cyclical like we are. We have our hormonal differences, our